over 40 years, Jeff Allen has been making audiences laugh around the world in theaters, on TV and radio, and as a keynote for corporate events and fundraisers. With accolades that include raves from The Hollywood Reporter, The Chicago Tribune, and some of America's most successful corporations, Jeff Allen is bringing charm and world-class comedy to every audience he meets.
So my son asked me one day, what was your first car? That's what he said to me, what was your first car? I said, it's simple, son. It was a 1967 Volkswagen Bug. He looks at me and goes, what's a bug? He didn't know what a bug was. And then he goes, like he's cool, what did it have under the hood? I said, a tire. That's what it had under the hood. That's right. They knew how to make a car back in the 60s, boy. They put a spare engine in the trunk in case the tire malfunctioned out there. We bought a Select Comfort bed. You familiar with that? Each side of the bed has a number. You can dial it in. The higher the number, the harder the mattress. Lower the number, softer the mattress. My number is 100, marble slab, basically. I'm just preparing myself for the morgue, folks. Tammy's number's 2. First night she laid on her side of the bed, she disappeared from my view. The mattress wrapped around her like a flour tortilla. Poor thing was sleeping in a fajita on her side of the bed. I rolled over to kiss her goodnight. I fell into a ditch. I couldn't get out. I'm laying there. She's like, get off of me. What are you doing over here? Get off of me. By the way, if you're a newlywed, that's the sound of 28 years of love right there, folks. What are you doing over here? You're on my hair, your breath smells, you haven't shaved. Stop touching me, please. And don't get me wrong, we still try to get intimate, Tammy and I. We just save it for special holidays now. Tammy's favorite is just leap year, actually, is her favorite. Yeah. I'll dim the lights and put on Sade and she'll look at me. Has it been 4 years already, Tiger? All right, let me get the good flannel on and I'll come back. If you have a teenager at home, applaud. Let me get a feel for that. Okay. I ask that question every show. That's all it ever gets. Some kind of half-hearted, weak, feeble clapping. Thanks for bringing that up. I was having a good time. Here, listen to this one. If you had a teenager, they grew up and they moved out of your home, applaud. Yes. Oh, there's a lot more life behind that one. I do have some bad news for you. They are coming back. I just want you to know. I don't know what they're called today, but I'm calling them the boomerang generation. My youngest left at 18, came back at 19, and actually said this to me. You don't know what it's like out there. I'm telling you. That phone bill, it kept coming every month. I had boys, I didn't have girls. But I can tell you this, my oldest son went through puberty at 11 years old, and it took him a half an hour. I am not kidding. I'm on the road, he's 11. I call home, he's like, hey, Dad, how are you? What's going on? I called home the next night, that same kid picked up the telephone. Hello. Hey, who are you? Put my wife on the phone and get out of my house. And they're all different. I had another son, my youngest, 6'2", 230 pounds, 13 years old. This man-child's voice never dropped. He walked around our house, hey, what's going on there? How you doing? For weeks, hey, now, how do you keep a straight face during that whole phase of development? He'd yell at his brother. We'd have farm animals showing up at our back porch. Standing in the hall screaming, get out of my room! Dad, they're in my room, they're touching my stuff. Hey, dial it down, man, there's 2 goats on the porch asking for you. Oh, that's a riot, Dad. Hey, why don't you put that one in your dumb show? Hey. So I do.